miles straight, we're gonna take like an entire day or something. So I start going.
It's a walking pace. It'll take about half the day to do this.
I just say that's too much time. Let's just floor it. he's just like stepping on the accelerator, just like let's go.
Okay. So, yeah. I'm just going to throw this up front because I hate it when people don't tell me this. Messing with these things and botching the roll will have bad effects. Like, this isn't just an examine roll. You're, like, getting elbow deep into them. So,
I mean,
shout out
I
to
wonder
Circle.
because suddenly I hear like revving of the engine and just like, for fuck's sake. You know something bad will happen if you try to go freaking hard through it. Like,
We're not going through it. We're going. It's an option, but it's not. I don't like this one. And he just like points to the open, like completely like open road. Just like we just gotta floor it.
Hey, question. How long have we actually been in this tunnel so far?
You've been down here like 10 minutes.
Would the patrol have already passed?
No, the patrol's coming down from the north. It takes them a couple hours to sweep this whole area. They're doing some automated aircraft stuff for the most part, so that's why they can do it quickly. It does have some high-tier biotech scanners. Normally, how you avoid them is you just like get inside a big, bulky building with like plenty of dead airspace in between you and the scanner.
All right.
How long? Look. So wait. I'm wondering if can we floor it to the settlement we're looking for with the information before they reach us?
Yeah. It's possible, but it's once
Would
again
they
it's,
follow us?
you know when the sweep starts and you know when it ends, but you don't really know like the search patterns. You don't know where they are when. So
Do you think that they would
you
follow
could
us
get
all the way to that
clean,
town?
You could get spotted but not traced. You could get spotted and traced, or you could just get like caught out dead and have a strike team hit you. Those are
Question. Dashel, would those like robots, the airborne scanners? I mean, would they actually follow us all the way to the other town?
They might. It's once again, you just don't know much about them.
All
You've
right.
been fighting them for a while.
I mean, as a common sense for my character, I see no reason why they wouldn't. They are Imperial. We are potential suspicious target.
Yeah. If they're like a big, super big survey drone, it's just gonna like throw some mini bots out to trace you or something like that. The Imperium. Oh crap! I said Imperium. Stake me as you please. No, the Imperials, they love using like micro drones for a bunch of stuff. So like stuff like down to the size of your fist or so. So if they have those things equipped out here, you'll probably get traced with those if you're not a high priority target. If they figure you're a rebel though, like boom, strike team.
All right, let's just go through the tunnel then, and he just starts like going in, just like so
Just at like a walking pace.
Like he's like slow. The car's starting to like kind of roll, and he's just like looking out. I think out the window, he's like talking to you guys. Like, all right, so if I was gonna floor it through the tunnel, that wouldn't be good.
No, I think you'd kill us all. So.
Yeah.
All right.
So,
all right. Could you disable that?
Who's in the car right now?
I think it's
I'm
just
still in the car because I'm gonna die.
Okay. No, we're. I'm not flooring it because like, God, this is so funny because like literally in my other game where I made this character, all he did was crash through walls. So I'm like, okay, wait. So like, what if I crash my car into like that? He like points at like some of the gravity thing. It's like, will that just end it so we can just floor it through? Or
I think that'll probably kill you.
It'll probably grab the car and either toss you into the ceiling or it'll throw you backwards with about the equal force you rammed into it.
All right, because I'm gonna turn those off. He's just like looking around, like, who's our tech guy again? Herschel.
Yeah.
Herschel,
Well,
could you
finally
just, like,
make your mind. Yeah, I'm going there.
Just kind of like bobbity boop. Yeah.
I'm like, well, hope for the
Use your
best.
tech magic, boy.
I can help you with my and then he just like kind of does his like little mind. He just like a little tingly thing, like well, not jazz hands, but like just waves his fingers towards his head.
Well,
Well,
that
Lucas,
works too, James, but
that's
you know,
boring.
if we waste too much time, who knows what will happen with that other cell. We don't know what's going on with them.
Lucas, if a thrown rock triggered the field, then a car, no matter how slowly you moved it, will as well. It's basically translated force. So small objects can move faster, but if a small thrown rock triggers it, like it has really low barriers to trigger right now. Honestly, this thing is a death trap.
Duh.
That's not
It's
good.
on the
All
They're
right.
trying to shut it off.
It's an 8-mile death trap.
Unless we can shut it off.
Okay,
All
so
right.
somebody mentioned
Rachel.
Let's get that
helping
post
or
tech roll.
not.
Wait, could I assist him using a second, let me take a quick look at something.
Could I try to assist him with post-tech?
So this was some sort of like ground transport, right?
Mhm.
Like this train, it was meant for like a train that was like
Yeah,
assisted
it's
by
like an emergency response vehicle, probably. It does look like, in all likelihood, it's a grav vehicle, though.
Oh, really? Like it's not like ground and then grav assisted?
Looks like a grav vehicle.
All right. Could I give a tactics roll to like I don't actually never mind. That's not gonna really do
Could I
anything.
just
is it?
try to assist him with post-tech?
Since you guys are, like, I'm not saying it's bad at all. Since you guys are so happy with throwing the assists out there, I'm going to put the caveat rule of you have to have at least one rank in the assisted skill to be allowed to assist.
That honestly makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Because I was just going to try to do it anyway, just like throw out some random knowledge at him.
Yeah, it was either that or make you failing assist rolls cause penalties, and I don't want to be a jerk like that.
Wait, so you have to have a 1, or is it like has to be the same thing?
No, he just means like you have to have the skill.
Like,
Oh yeah, no,
that's
that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing.
Sure.
I have all these.
I know, that's
skills
why I
and-
was just randomly asking if I could do it with post-tech, even though I don't have it.
Yeah,
All right,
that's the role I'm going to go with. Lucas, yeah, security would be a great thing.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, because it probably has some like safety protocols to
Actually, no. I'm gonna make this one step better. The security role isn't gonna give you a bonus or anything, but it will prevent you from, if things go badly, getting torn in half by gravitic forces. So if he can pull a security check, it won't he'll be able to get you out of there before things go badly.
All right, is that like tactics or is that a perception?
Security? That's a dex.
That's a skill.
Security is that
skill.
Oh, security is a skill. Oh, I see. I don't have that. Good luck.
James doing security, and then I'm doing post-tech, assuming somebody will.
There we go. We're safe. We're in the clear.
So Lucas, you find like you're checking stuff to make sure it's safe. You've got like a long stick or something, and you're poking around. You find out that the direct wall of the tunnel that links up to the gravitic stabilizers, it's got this sweet spot in it where there's no force at all. So honestly, you can just walk along the edge of the wall and nothing will catch you. You also find there's kind of like the emergency shutdown button. It looks like it closes the doors as well, but it would definitely turn off the stabilizers. But it would seal the doors.
From the entrance and the exit?
Probably, as far as you can know. They're on the inside of the tunnel, not on the outside of it. You probably think the doors aren't like jaws of death, slam shut instantly. So you could hit this thing and then like gun the car and drive through.
Oh yeah. But
it would probably be sealed when you got to the other side, and you'd have to figure out how to get through it then.
Well, we can just check the other one. If there's one at this entrance, it's probably one at the other. And then I just
this is big red button shutdown. It's not like a big lever which is on and off.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that's like Lucas, shutdown. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Lucas, this is information you have though.
Oh yeah, shit. He didn't tell us this yet. That's my fault.
He's not obligated to tell all the crazy let's just drive through it people that there's a big close all the doors button. But with this check, you can definitely keep someone else safe as they do their post-tech check.
Yeah, after all, I have my special ability. Even if I fail the first one, I can reroll.
Okay.
All right. So, are you shutting it down?
Yeah. Let's get that post-tech roll done.
Okay, I'm guessing
wait,
nobody
before-
helps me, then...
Before you start this, like I think like everyone who's not needed to be doing stuff was like in the car, and I'm like ready to gun it in case we need to move. So like it basically like
What,
a
in
door's
case if
open.
he completely fucks it up? What the heck?
Yeah, if he completely fucks it up, like I'm ready to like floor it. Wait, do we not have the knowledge of the big red button?
Yeah, no, he's told you about that.
Okay, then yeah. So I'm waiting to see what happens with your post check. But if we need to press the button, I'm ready to floor it to see if we can beat the door.
Okay, so nobody assists, then it's based off int.
Let's see how this goes.
Gonna reroll that using like a charm ability once per hour of real lifetime.
Okay, I'm starting up a timer for you.
Yep.
Ooh, wow, that was not good. That's a lot better.
Okay. Yeah, Herschel, you get over towards like you sidle along the edge of the wall, and you get up to the left side stabilizer. You find a little access panel and you pull it open, you start fiddling with stuff. A lot of this is just like aged and damaged from ongoing neglect from the war. One of the things you find out is a big part of the upper portion has been like it kind of like sparked or something and it got fused solid. It looks like it's the sensor array with like a bit of just like using the stuff you have around you. You clean it up and get it reconnected. Immediately, everyone, you get this loud hum, and then like a third of the lights in the parking garage and in the emergency bay, like that's the entrance zone to the tunnel, all come back on with their full force. You can hear the left side terminal, like the left side gravitic stabilizer starts like humming regularly, and a bunch of dust and detritus all along the left side just kind of lifts up and floats for a while and then settles down onto the road again. It looks like you've got one of the components safe, but when you go over to the right side, you start trying to fiddle with that one. Apparently this is where all the problems were, because it's almost completely fused solid. If there are components that are still working and channeling the gravitic force, they're too far into the machine for you to access right now without you just pulling fused cables out of the way. You've got halfway there. Do you want to just like yank the fused stuff out and remove it to try to get the right side? It's not really dangerous, but it will do permanent damage to the device.
Quick question. Could I just drive like 2 wheels on the wall, 2 wheels on the ground on the left side where it's good?
As best as you know, yeah, you could. It wouldn't be like great for the car, and there's always the chance that like the push and the warp from the right side could get all the way over to the left and still catch you, but at this point it's
okay. So before you go, I'm just like I think I cleared the left side, but the right side is, well, it's messed up. I can try to pull it out, but
you could basically just destroy the right side at this point. The left side would still be intact, and you could manipulate that. Like maybe when you get to the other side, since there's going to have to be some receiving beacons for this gravitic force to like say, and this is where you stop projecting your force. So
yeah,
like,
I mean, my common sense would tell me if what would my common sense, like intelligence vision, told me what would be backlash for destroying this item. Because I'm thinking maybe somebody has that like on its radar, like suddenly this gets destroyed and suddenly there's like information going to authorities that this thing just stopped working. Or
there could be, yeah, if there's a patrol like in a relatively nearby area, the discharge from shutting one of these things down could probably get picked up, but it would still have to be strong enough for them to detect. As is, it's just a matter of basically, it's pull the plug or don't pull the plug is the real decision for dealing with this thing.
I say pull the plug and maybe try to close the doors a little bit, and then we just, and I just kind of like use my hand motion to show like a car going forward, just like zoom down.
Close the doors. Which doors?
Isn't there like some back doors behind us that are like we can just kind of close a little bit to like reduce the signal strength?
I always imagine there's like an entrance to a tunnel, and if there are doors, there are emergency doors that will shut down, and I guess those ones wait way too much for us to actually pull them. Unless I'm mistaken. English is not my native language, so I might be mistaken.
You know, you had a better grip of the idea than some others did, but
I thought there was like normal doors and there was like emergency doors.
Well, like there's normal doors, but they're like to the parking garage, which are about a couple 100 meters farther back.
Okay, never mind. Then
someone understands the concept of the big red button.
no, I get the big red button. I just thought
chat log. I'm sorry, not talking about you.
Oh.
Okay, any other voices? Because I can pull those plugs up, then we all get into...
And honestly, walking for 8 miles takes like a couple hours. Driving for 8 miles takes about 10 minutes, a bit less. Especially if you like just let loose on the throttle. I don't think you guys are observing any speed limits.
Let's do it.
So,
any other
with
voices?
luck, you could be...
Unless nobody objects, I will just... Oh boy,
like
and
4 threat mitigation actions at this point.
Yeah, I think to myself, well, this better not bite me in the ass. And and I pull the plug out to disable this right side.
Yeah, it's not actually a plug, it's all this fuse circuitry. You just yank it, find the active circuit, and clip that as well. The moment you do this, like, you have the left side, which is humming and awake and everything. The right side is, like, sparking, broken, and stuff. When you do this, it goes completely dark, and a third of the lights that are still working somewhat brokenly along the right side all go dark. So you have this kind of surreal light side of the tunnel, dark side of the tunnel.
Is it still... Is the hum still there from, like, one of them working?
The hum from the left is still working, and the right one is... Like, the right one's dead, though. Like, very briefly, like, the lights go out.
No, I mean, like, he just killed the right one? Like,
yeah, the right one's dead now.
Yeah.
Alright. So now all we have to do is just go flip the left one off, right? Like, that one's not actually a problem, right?
It's not a problem right now. In
we
truth.
can just leave it on.
It's active, but it's set to the setting of if a giant grav train came down the tunnel.
Okay, it would still work.
Yeah, I'm like, I tell to myself and everybody else hears it. I'm like, well, that didn't electrify me.
The car can
That's
fit
good.
through. The car can definitely fit through.
I say get in the car. This is gonna be fun as shit.
Yeah, I'm just like revving the engine and just like I'm ready to just like let loose.
I'm going, and I get back into car with all of my stuff.
No, we don't need to go slowly now. As long as we're not a grav train, we can go through. It's fine.
Yeah. The grav train also can go much faster than your car is even capable of going.
At the moment, it's unupgraded.
Yeah.
So right now, all we got to do is just like close the windows, make sure.
All right, yeah.
We don't want
headlights are on, and I say I like pull out like a little stopwatch and I like hand it to you, and I just like say time, and I start revving the engine, and then I just slam it down.
And then I press the button like as he goes.
Yeah, and then I just I think I start playing some like classic. All right, classic rock music.
Okay, yeah.
Not
so
too
I'm
loud.
gonna...
We don't want to be cut on by the others. I imagine for Herschel as a medic, he's like thinking, well, like a submarine freaking thing. If there's a sound, they might hear us, so better not risk it. But whatever.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shorten this down a bit since we've been spending a lot of time with this tunnel. You get about halfway through when the shockwave from the gravity getting deactivated gets to you. Everyone give me physical effect save. Driver, I also need a tech save from you for your car.
We had tech save.
Gravity
for the car. Yeah, the car gets a tech save.
That vehicle land?
And the rest of us physical.
It's the tech save button. It's right below it's above your skills.
Ooh,
but abilities.
Ooh!
These are physical saves? Is that what we gotta first do?
Physical save for yourself.
As long as our psychic driving doesn't fail, we're good. Oh shit. I hope you know how to drive a car, Lucas.
I do. I know how to drive a car. So tech save now?
Yeah, and a tech save. Let's see.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Okay, at least the car stopped too.
So good. Everyone except Lucas. Yeah, so you're driving, like about what speed have you managed to get up to at about 4 miles of pretty much straight track?
How How fast? So wait, I'm gonna be honest here. I'm at full 90 kilometers an hour.
Okay.
I'm not gonna game it. I'm literally flooring it.
Yeah, so you're coming around this long slight curve, but at this speed you're just at the edge of like you're able to see ahead of you. Most of you, the only thing you notice ahead of you, like briefly, is it looks like this big wave of dust and stuff that's rolling up in this big swell in front of you. When the car hits
Wait,
that,
shouldn't I have been able to roll perception then? See it?
it was
I'd have-
around
Yeah,
a
he should have
it
been
was
able to
around a
roll
curve.
perception
You're in
and then
low light
vehicles to stop
conditions,
himself.
all sorts of fun stuff. Also, your only visible tell was dust and debris.
Yeah,
Right,
that still
but
would
I
have
have
been a
perception.
perception
Yeah,
check. It
that
just
would have
would
been
have
a
had a high
perception
DC.
90 kilometers.
It still would have just been a perception check.
We
at
would
a
have
high
had it.
DC.
We would have had a perception check just to see what was going on, and then I would have gotten a chance to like, okay, slow down to 80.
Yeah, just like try to hit the vehicle check because it'll be kind of difficult to stop. That's 2 checks that could have happened there.
Yeah.
Saves aren't really.
Yeah, saves are rough. They're not supposed to be easy
They're
at
not
all.
meant to be like done without a check beforehand. Usually, like
There was a
they're
check.
u-
It was just 4 miles ago.
It's up to
Alright.
DM. You guys are no DMs.
What's done is done.
All right.
Okay.
I'm just,
Yeah.
mm,
And then the war beast tears your head off.
Let's see what happens if we are injured or what happens. I mean,
I
there's
don't
the thing
give a
that-
shit if we're. I don't give a shit if we're injured. I'm just saying I don't want
The
that.
car
I
is
don't
gonna
want
be
that to
fine.
happen. Like,
Okay.
all the time in the future.
Okay. Yeah, so the car you hit the base of this ridge and maybe you see it like at the last moment for a bit and like there's a slamming of the brakes. But
Could
the
I roll
car
vehicle land, try to like control it, like so it doesn't like hit anything?
Yeah, I'll give you this on the side afterwards.
All right, cool.
But as you're doing this, the car is rolling into this gravity wave. And instead of like getting tumbled or anything, it just grabs you and tosses you straight up. There's like a few moments where all of you are still in the car, like going, this doesn't feel like driving forward anymore. And then you bounce off the roof of the tunnel and get tossed back down. The car probably ends up going onto its side, and a bunch of you are thrown clear. Those of you that failed your physical effect saves are going to take a d4 of impact damage.
Okay.